Hello Flosstube, my name is Claire and this is my Flosstube video number 10, I think. What is going on? No Flosstube videos for like 4 or 5 months and then BAM! A week later I'm back. Well, I'll tell you what's going on. I've got to finish! Yes! Hardly ever happens, hence excitement. And it's a beautiful finish. So, I wanted to show it to you. Now, before I show you the wonderful finish that I'm so excited to get to you, I just wanted to answer a couple of questions that people have been asking in the comments of my last YouTube video last week. A lot of you have been asking in private message and on there how my health is doing at the moment, which is really sweet of you, and thank you for remembering and caring enough to ask. My back is continually an issue, and I think it always will be. I've got 2 discs in the lower spine which have been degenerated, and so yeah, it's not great, but it's manageable, and I've been doing lots of Pilates and exercises and things, so I hardly take any painkillers now unless I'm doing something strenuous, so hooray! So that's that. And I have got a bit of a cold, so my voice is kind of going in and out at the moment, so if I go all growly, that's why. So, back to the finish. Here she is. Finished yesterday. Colours. The dress isn't quite as bright as it's showing up. And can you see the sparkles if I hold it that way? You can see it a little bit. Now this is Y by Nora Corbett, letters from Nora, and it's done on 18 count white Ada, and it's done to fit within a 15 by 15 centimetre square to go in the banner for the Milton Keynes Stitching Retreat in October. So I had to do a few changes. Because it needs to be washed by Bonnie, who is going to be making the banner, she says if we're going to use the banner year after year, it's going to need to be washable, right? So a lot of the originally charted threads in this one were all crescent colours hand-dyed, which can't be washed, and lots and lots of beads. Lots of beads, which I think can be washed, but could be a bit tricky, and I don't really want to inflict that upon somebody else to do. So I did pretty much all conversions on this, and also changed the top bit to squash that flower down to fit more there, and chopped the bottom bit off so that it would fit in between the 15 centimetre by 15 centimetre square. You can tell in Nora's one, that bit there is pretty what's the word, pretty mirrored, pretty balanced, symmetrical. Mine, not so much. I just made it up as I went along, and I don't care. I think, you know, you're not going to look at it, it's a bit quirky, it's alright. And all the threads I changed out to be DMC. I used a conversion that I found online. And apart from the beads, I decided I still wanted sparkle. I considered doing French knots and then thought, no. So I just changed them for normal crosses, but with petite treasure braid. So these seafoam coloured ones should be beads, and all this gold here, all this gold here, and up here should be gold beads, but it sparkles, it's alright, it's not bad. I used the originally charted Krynic to do the outline on all the wings, and the variegated flowers and the wing bit there were variegated anchor flossers that I got in a job lot a few months ago, so they're colour fast. And then to make the wings extra sparkly, I added some blending filament in all of the wings, which wasn't charted, but I like a bit of sparkle. So there she is, and I love her. Let's see, close up. How close up does it get without getting blurry? So she gave me some credit on my Stitch from Stash budget. Not enough to dig me out of the hole I'm in. But, you know, it's quite good. So I'll be ironing this up to get the hoop mark out and sending this off to Bonnie. It will go in the banner. I'm really looking forward to seeing how everybody else has done their letters. And the banner, when it's finished, however Bonnie chooses to finish it, is going to be gorgeous. So looking forward to seeing that. The original versus mine. I hope Nora wouldn't be too upset with the changes that I've made. But there you go. So we're finished. Yay! And since I've got you, might as well, you know, show you a few other bits. Normally I'm trying to cram so much into my Flosstube videos that I just go bam, 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 bam and run out of time. And this is quite nice. And we got a bit relaxed, got a bit more time. So here we go. The other thing that I immediately picked up after I finished my letter was my Spooked by Lizzie Kate, because it was calling to me and I was ignoring the call while I was finishing off the letter. And I love this. I love it, love it, love it. And somebody posted a finish of it just today on Stitch Mania, and I'm like, oh. So here is where I've got so far. Finished part 1 and part 2. I'm working on part 3. And then I've got all the embellishments to add on at the end. And it's going to be gorgeous. And I'm stitching it with all the called for threads. And the fabric is the called for fabric, which is Ale by Picture This Plus. And I don't know if Lizzie Kate are planning on doing another mystery stitch along this summer, but if they are, I am signing up straight away because I love it. And I've got most of the ones that they've done in previous years I've been collecting over the course of the last year, and I've got most of them. I think I'm missing the other Halloween one that they did, but I have the others. Starting one next month in Mania, next week. Gosh, it's come around quick. So anyway, there's that. Now you see, if I wanted to, I could just bang this out before Mania starts, because it doesn't take long to stitch and I could just finish that this week. But I don't know if my heart can take another finish in 1 week. I've had 2 finishes this month already. One was the round robin that I couldn't show you because I'd already sent it off. One is the letter. If I did this as well, I just don't think I could take the excitement. So I think I better save it until after Mania. I'll do a bit more on it, but I'll save the finish. And then I'll show you the finish when it's done. Sound a bit crazy, don't I? Sorry. I'm just not used to finishes. So I've been working on that. And then the other thing that I am picking up today, I've done a little bit on, and I'll do some more, is my You Are My Sunshine piece, because it is the last day of the Jessie Marie birthday stitch along today, and the theme is family. So you are my sunshine, because that is what I sing to my girls, particularly my younger one, Esther. And that's Miriam. Beautiful girls. So I'll be stitching some more on that. And this beautiful needle binder of Belle and the Beast down here I got yesterday. And this was my prize from Needlekeep Emporium. Thank you, Catherine. I won a prize on her Facebook group and she sent this to me. And my girls fell in love with it as soon as they saw it. They love it when I get needle binders. And they rush over and they have to look at them and examine them and hold them. And Esther puts them in her hair and they get all tangled. So they demanded that this one go on a piece with their picture. So they were all trying to figure out whether this was Miriam and the Beast was Esther or the other way around. And I was like, no, 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 no. I've got 3 beauties. 3 beauties on this piece and just 1 beast. just to try and stop any arguments. But there we go. So thank you. Look how gorgeous that is. Really lovely. Thank you, Catherine. So that's that. And I got a teensy bit of haul, so I thought I'd show you that. So I got that needle minder, and I got 3 other needle minders that I bought that arrived with it from Needle Keep Emporium. She's got a Facebook group and she's on Etsy. And the first one was this fishy. How beautiful is that fishy? I love it. So sparkly. Really, really nice. So I love that one. And sticking with the under the sea theme, I seem to go for minders. I seem to go for like sea themed ones, which I haven't got that many sea themed pieces, so never mind. They don't need to match, do they? And this starfish, which Miriam pronounced well cool. I was like, dear. But I love the colours in that. That's really nice. And my last one, it's got a needle on the back. Where did that needle come from? I think that came from my You're My Sunshine. I'm going to put it back on Beauty and the Beast now. There. And my last one was a peacock around a gemstone, which is very beautiful. But I've just read a book about zombies, and the markings on this gemstone look very much like a brain. Brains. So this is my zombie peacock because it's after the brains. So there we go. And I just had a little find on eBay. Mill Hill kits are usually, even on eBay, they're still quite expensive. So I just have a look every now and again, even though I'm on Stitch from Stash. But these were at such a reasonable price. I had to get them, and they're so fun. I've got there's 3 in the trilogy, and I've just ordered the number 3 again. I think from the same eBay seller, but didn't have them listed at the same time. So the 3rd one is coming. But that one is Freckles, and that one is Spot, and I have Roly Poly, who is that orange one, coming. And they're just really nice to have in the car, and I think these guys would look great on my my seasonal tree when it's Halloween. I probably won't get around to stitching them this year, but they're there in my stash, and they were so cheap, I just couldn't let them go. So there, that's that. How relaxing is this? 12 minutes, well 13 minutes. Maybe I should do this more often. Anyway, that's me. That was my finish. Just going to show you again. Finish. And yeah, enjoy all the Stitch Mania videos that are coming out. There's lots and lots and lots, and I love seeing what everybody is planning on doing and all the starts. And I keep a little pad next to where I watch on my Stitchy spot, and I'm scribbling down all these little designs as they come up, and then going on Google and trying to find them. Yeah, so I'm being very enabled to put things on my wish list. I am being very good and not actually buying anything else at the moment, so we'll see whether I can catch up with Stitch from Stash. And I've dug myself into quite a bit of a hole, so I need to finish some more things and dig myself out. So yeah, that's all I have to say today. So I hope you enjoyed my little finish video, and happy stitching. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.